I'm Saul.
I'm Talia.
Yeah, this is Talia, and we're in Manteca, and just want to take a few minutes and kind of go through her story and everything here at Manteca Fit Body Boot Camp. So, my first question is, how long have you been coming here?
Almost 4 months. November will be 4 months. So
Okay.
I started in August.
All right.
Yeah.
And what was your life like before joining?
Well, I have a 2-year-old.
Okay. So chaos.
Yes, chaos. I stayed home with her, so there's a lot of days where I was just on the couch and hanging out and not being very active. And now I just kind of find myself like wanting to go do things
Sure.
more.
Right.
I have more energy to do it.
Okay, so since you've been coming and working out.
Yeah,
right?
before it just kind of felt very sluggish.
Lethargic,
Yeah.
right. What are some of the challenges you've had in the past, like that kind of held you back from either joining a gym or finding ways to find more energy or whatever?
I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia when I was 19. So
perfect timing.
Yeah, exactly. I just kind of made excuses for myself that I couldn't do it because I was sore. I'm not the kind of person that can go into a gym and like know what I'm doing other than getting on a treadmill.
Right.
So it just wasn't something I wasn't motivated to just go and try and figure it out.
Right.
So I knew that I needed something more like this where somebody it's almost one-on-one, but I do enjoy the group setting.
All right, so yeah, but you needed some instruction.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
I can't, doing it by myself was not going to happen.
Right, and not to talk about beer, that's literally what I was the same way. I would go to the gym and sit there and like wander around a little bit.
Exactly.
And then I had a friend in Modesto, owns a Fit Body Boot Camp, and basically that's the best part. I could just come in, turn my brain off, and work out and not have to worry. And I don't have to worry about you don't have to plan ahead or that stuff. So yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from with that. And what finally, was there a specific event or what finally made that clicked, come in and join?
I had seen the 28-day challenge
so it's
through
on
Facebook.
Okay.
And I'm still kind of new to Manteca, so I hadn't even really had the chance to look into anything like this. So when it came up on my newsfeed, I was like, okay, I have to look into this.
Right.
And I don't know, I guess I just wasn't happy with myself and where I was, especially, I'm still pretty young and I didn't want it to get worse. I didn't want myself and my bad habits to get worse, and I don't want my daughter to pick up on them either.
Oh, so right. As far as she's only 2.
Right.
She doesn't pick up that stuff for another year or 2. But yeah, so being a good example, being healthy and all that stuff. Cool. And obviously, when you came here, like you walked through the door, you had some skepticism, some anxiety, whatever. Describe what that was.
I was definitely nervous.
Okay.
But I will say, doing the challenge and knowing that I was with a bunch of other moms that were in the same position that I was, made me feel so much more comfortable.
Cool.
And Katie and Charles and everybody's great and nobody judges anybody. That was one of my biggest issues with going to a different gym. And most of my friends don't like going there either because they feel like they're being watched and judged, and this environment is not like that at all. So
it's actually I have daughters, same thing. I always wanted to make sure that they got used to a gym environment because it can be intimidating, and I wouldn't want, and that's kind of what if you notice, like here we don't have mirrors.
I love it.
Right, and so I've had trainers coming, we need to get mirrors, and I'm like, no, we're not going to get mirrors.
Yeah.
So exactly. And so in the 4 months you've been here, what are your results so far?
Oh my goodness. I've lost almost 16 pounds.
Okay.
And inches, I've lost more than 5 inches. And my body fat percentage is way down too.
Cool.
So I'm very, very, very happy with the results.
Right. Nice. Yeah, and in the long run, that's really what, like, we talk about weight, because that's an easy measurement. That's what everybody knows. In the long run, we want to get down to the body composition. So the most important piece of that is that body fat percentage.
Right.
We can get down here. And what's your next big goal? I mean, you lost 16 pounds now, and so Is there a goal you want to get to? Number, you know?
I mean, I would like to lose. I mean, ideally, if I could lose like another 15 to 20, that would be great.
Right.
But sorry, I'm trying not to focus on the weight, and I'm trying to focus more on like actually feeling fit and feeling like I look more fit. So that's
so about like your clothes fitting right.
Right.
And I joke with people, I'm like, we don't care about like how much you weigh. What we care about is like how good you look naked.
Right. Yeah.
So, right. And if you had 2 fitness tips that you could, you know, send out there, what would they be?
I would definitely say to keep trying, keep pushing yourself, because day 1 is not easy, but day 2 gets better.
Gets better.
And I would say to try to do things that you never thought you could do before. Like for me, I haven't mastered a box jump yet, so that's something that I'm working on.
Right, and it's more about, I bet you it's a middle block. Right?
Absolutely,
yeah, it's
100%.
more about the intimidation factor.
Yes, I'm like, okay, that's high, and I have to jump on that.
Right.
So for me, like finding one thing that you can like focus on, and then when you do accomplish it, it feels better.
Nice.
So I'm working on it.
Okay, cool. And what would you tell a friend who was looking to get in shape?
I actually have a couple friends that they're not in this area, but because luckily there's multiple fit bodies, so
there are.
I have a couple friends closer to the Bay Area that I've told to try it out, and they've seen my results, so they know it's working.
Nice. Yeah, there's actually 92 in California.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot, and all of us, you know, obviously they're all different owners, but for the most part, it's a lot of the same kind of environment. It's a kind of a culture that we try to get, you know, family and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time. Hopefully I wasn't too painful.
No, not at all.
And I appreciate you being a member, and obviously, you know, want to see those results. So let us know what we can do to help. Obviously, you know, meal planning and all that other stuff.
Yes.
So cool.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.